Hello all and welcome to another Caffeine Entertainment video. It's Art here with the book review for Ready Player 2. It's the second book in the Ready Player series by Ernest Cline. I both read it on my Kindle and listened to it in audio format. Will Wheaton reads it in audio book format, which makes it amazing. I'm going to go ahead and flat out apologize for the several 80s geek out references you're going to find, because I'm a child of the 80s, and this series is everything in my bag. Absolutely everything in my bag. Now I will say, through the first third of Ready Player 2, it was a good book. Not a great book. It was a bit slow, that much I'll admit, but once the gamification returns to the book and they have a quest to go on, which happens about a third of the way through the book, starts about a third of the way through the book, then the book becomes non-stop, can't put down appointment reading. Not saying that the first third of the book is bad, it's just not as good as Ready Player 1 or the second two-thirds of Ready Player 2. It is, I believe, a function of setting up the second book, because Ready Player 1 kind of ended in a nice little bow. But we see the returning setting of the dystopian world that Ernest Cline created, and we also see the dystopian or the gamification world of the Oasis, meant to be like a World of Warcraft, League of Legends clone, kind of MMORPG type deal. In the gamification, we see the squad, the original five, they call themselves the High Five. I'm going to call them the Goonies, because Goonies never die. See, I told you there's going to be 80s references. They play yet another obscure Sega game from the early 90s in this one, plus many, many more. You have several 80s references and game references to actual programmers and the things that happened in the world of the Oasis and the real world that the book is set in. This feels like a role-playing game in narrative form, just like Ready Player 1 did. This is a walk down memory lane for me, and an education for someone younger than me. And a walk down memory lane for those who are older than me too. To a much simpler time in my life, and to a much less precocious time in the world. I love how Ernest Cline waxes poetic over arcades, because with the exception of Dave & Buster and a few arcades around the world, arcades are dead now for the most part. Not completely, but for the most part. And I love how he waxes poetic and makes me remember my childhood very fondly in that sense. Enjoy it very, very, very much. The book, once it gets going, well, from start to finish, is an amazing book. Once it gets going, it's a thrill ride that will not let go at all, period. And it's a great, great read. It is a great follow-up to Ready Player One. It is an amazing, a truly amazing read, and a book that I needed in this year that is 2020. It is a read it, own it, love it from me on my personal scale and my official review scale. It's a read it, own it, love it. And on the GoodReads scale, because of the slow start, and only because of the slow start, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It has so many movie references, so many 80s references, while mixing in new tech for the Oasis, that it will just boggle your mind and tell you the most amazing story that could possibly be told in a duology set. I don't know if there will be a third one. It would make sense if there wasn't, because in arcade games there was never a Ready Player 3. But it is possible, because some arcade games have had up to 4 players if you were playing certain games. So it is possible. And if it is possible and we get it, then by God, I hope it's as good as the first 2. But without trying to ramble on, it is game over for this review. And until next time, normally I would say, I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more, then please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. But as you all know, this one is the holiday break eve video, because I won't be back until January 6th. So I'm going to tell you all Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Season's Greetings, Happy Holidays. Enjoy the break, let's have some fun, and let's reconvene right here in 2021. And until next time, for the year of 2020, it's game over. I'll see you soon. And peace.